Hi everybody, and welcome to our 12 days in the run up to Christmas and how to improve your Christmas if you are having an issue or a communication challenge, or there's something about Christmas that you're not so happy with. And following on from last week's video where I asked you to think about exactly what it was that you were concerned about, whether it was catering for lots of people and you've only ever catered for 2 or 3 people and that's causing you some concern, whether it's you're having family around that you don't particularly get on with, whether you are going somewhere to somebody else's family and you're not sure of the dynamics, or that you know that Uncle Fred can be a bit awkward and you're not particularly looking forward to that conversation, or whatever it is. We were thinking about what specifically is it about Christmas that is causing you some concern, and how we can move you forward and over that, because Christmas is supposed to be a special time where we get together with people that we love and care about, not a day where we worry about what might be said, or about the family arguments or the discussions that might happen, or somebody not being appreciative of all the hard work that goes into preparing Christmas Day. And it's interesting because I recently heard on the radio that a lady was charging her family £30 to come for Christmas Day, and this has caused some considerable debate and some very interesting conversations around that. So if you have already what it is specifically that you are concerned about, brilliant. If you haven't, go and get that sorted. Think about what it is, write it down. If it's more than one thing, write them all down, because today's challenge as we move towards Christmas, which is, I believe, 14 days away, can you believe that? So 2 weeks away. So we'll do 12 days in the run up. So we'll run up from now till the two days before Christmas, and the first day we'll call today day number 1. So have an understanding of what it is that's concerning you. And today we're going to look at becoming self-aware around that, because you've probably heard me say this before if you've followed me before on any of my videos, but unless you are aware of how you react and the emotions that you associate with a typical behaviour or a typical habit, then it's really difficult to change. So the next 12 days we're going to become very self-aware about us and how we react and how we behave. So today I would like you to look at the emotions that you associate with how you feel. And when you start to feel that emotion, how does it manifest? How does it cause your body to react? So for example, I know that if I think about something that is troubling me or is stressful for me, I get very tense in the shoulders. I can feel the tension, and I can feel that kind of I'm going to say something, I'm going to say something. And the more you become self-aware, the easier it is to recognise those signs and symptoms. So think, and the way to create that feeling so that you can become observant is to think about what it is exactly that is causing you some concern or some worry. And that's why I asked you to think about what exactly it is. And it's important that it's what exactly is it, because something generic like people just coming round, yes, they can cause you concern, but what specifically is it that causes you the concern around that? The people coming around, what is it about those people? What is it that overwhelms you about cooking for 10 rather than cooking for 3? Just jot them down. Just jot 5 or 6 items down on a piece of paper. Do it straight after the video, because if you go away, you'll never come back to it and you'll never do it. And then when you look at tomorrow's video, you'll go, oh, I really should have written those things down. So just do it now. It won't take you more than 5-10 minutes. It's 5 to 7 on a Monday evening. I know you're all really busy people and we forget to take time out for ourselves. So this is like a 12-day coaching period for you. It's just take 5-10 minutes, think exactly what it is, and then feel the emotion. So just sit and think about, what is it exactly that is overwhelming me? What is it exactly about Aunt Mabel coming around that I find difficult to deal with? What is it exactly about going to my in-laws this Christmas that I'm not looking forward to it? And then just jot a few things down, then think about them and feel the emotion that you associate with that, whether it's frustration, whether it's anger, whether it's we have the same conversation with the same result and I'm feeling like we're just hitting a brick wall every single time, and I come away from there and I feel tense and angry and frustrated and I'm just glad it's over. What are your emotions around that? And as you think about the emotion, think about how that is manifesting itself in your body. Are you feeling tight around the shoulders? Are you starting to get a headache when you think about it? Do you feel that stress knot in your stomach that sometimes we associate with difficult conversations? How does it manifest itself? And just write those down. And once we've written those down, then we'll move forward tomorrow. And I'll show you some techniques of A, how you can control the emotion, because life is always better if you can control the emotion and walk away from it, and B, why it is that you might be having these concerns and where they come from. And then over the next 12 days, we'll just build that up. And by the time we get to Christmas, everything will be perfect and we'll all be very happy and looking forward to it. Okay, it might not be perfect, but at least we'll have some strategies to make it a lot better rather than drinking 4 bottles of wine and hoping it will go away. So, have a lovely evening, jot those things down. I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. And the other thing is, if you have something that is concerning you or troubling you, I can only guess what might be going on from conversations I've had with other people and my own experiences, but that is all about me and how I come at life. So if you want to send me a quick message on Messenger or at my Facebook account at Nikki Comms Coach, or at my website, which is thecommunicationcoach.co.uk, please feel free, and I can address your subject particularly, because I bet you're not the only one who'll be having those concerns. Okay, great. I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. Have a nice evening.